pleasant day to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanyaza Mandara of the In-Details podcast of the Mandara Diaries. And today I'm joined by this lovely lady. How are you?
I'm okay.
You're excited?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So, how's it, Bethel?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You're excited because what I'm going to is life treating you well?
I guess we are teaching each other well. Yeah.
All right. Today we have a good, funny topic we want to talk about, like to speak, but it's really nice because I think maybe it's going to help a lot of people, especially people for our age.
Okay.
Healthy and unhealthy relationships.
Yeah.
Because that is because my relationships are really very harsh. So what's your take about healthy and unhealthy relationships in general?
Okay, so I think in general, right? I think, okay, not in general. Like nowadays, I think it's actually an important conversation, like about healthy and unhealthy relationships. Because sometimes you find yourself that you are probably in a friendship or in a relationship, like the love relationship with someone, and you can't really say I can't do this now, because probably you actually don't know what it means to be in a healthy relationship, what it means to be in a healthy friendship, what it means to be committed to someone really healthy. You actually don't know the meaning of it.
Also, the definition of a healthy relationship is very hard to distinguish that this is healthy, this is not healthy. Because I think what you really want to say is we are accustomed to healthy.
Exactly.
So in so doing, where exactly are we standing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes there are certain things that are actually happening which are not healthy, but because society has made it seem like it's actually okay, it's okay, so you then stick around, but it's actually not okay, it's not healthy, it's actually damaging so your mental health.
You're saying that our society is trying painting this picture, like it's having a sort I think maybe the modern era we are living is changing a lot of things. This is not good, but now it's now acceptable. Maybe because things are changing.
Yeah,
so it's
I think so.
Technology is technology changing everything?
Not really. It's not really changing everything, but I think some of the things, and it's not really technology actually. I think maybe our culture is with
culture
technology.
Dilution.
Culture dilution. Because I remember some other time I was actually listening to the radio, and it was about what's this thing? I don't know, but that thing, on Thursdays where people send their letters to the radio, and then they're asking for help.
Right.
And whatever. So it was about a guy was been so they are cohabiting with the girlfriend, and now the girlfriend she leaves her job, and now she's staying with the boyfriend. So now the boyfriend, before the lady leaves her job, they were actually paying the house mortgage together.
All right.
And then now the lady, her job, she is retrenched, so she's now staying at home, and the guy is the one who's working. And now the guy is like, you know what, you need to leave. You need to go back to Zimbabwe. And then the lady is like, I can't, because we've been paying the mortgage for this house together, so it's supposed to be ours. But then the guy is like, no, the house is in my name. So I think, for some people, they actually feel like, it's actually cool to pay the mortgage with your boyfriend or what, but it's not cool.
All right, so on relationships, I think let's just delve in love relationship. I think how can we distinguish some unhealthy and healthy attachment style when we're talking about love relationships? Could the way she's being attached or the way he's being attached to this person, this is not healthy, this is not this is really healthy? Because in general, people in a good relationship, there are ways we can say Bethel, have to be we expected as a lady, you're expected to be first time nowhere. Why is there? we are Bethel, Bethel, I love you. Then you'll be like, it's okay, I really love you too. We'll be like, damn,
She's too fast.
She's too fast. Why is that? So that attachment style from onset, imagine it in the from day one. So do you believe in love at first sight? So can we say love at first sight? It's a unhealthy attachment style.
No, not really. Okay, fine. I don't want to be pinned on what I'm gonna say. Okay, fine. I think love at first sight is there, but sometimes it's later because you put a certain value to yourself. Even probably when you like someone at first sight, you can't just say, "Yeah, I like you." You get it.
So
you have to take a break, take a back step, and then just assess this person to is it okay for me to indulge in this relationship, or it's not okay? Am I in the right space to indulge in this relationship or not? So you can oh, I like him in your heart, but you can't just say yes, you are actually saying it.
Awesome.
Okay. So it's there, love at first sight, but I think the expression of them saying,
because the moment I will be like, this lady, I just say, yo, then the next thing about it, mandara bo, pressure, be like, damn.
Yeah, you'll be like, she's too fast.
She's just too fast. Whereas, I always believe the people, especially if you're getting into a relationship, just have to know each other.
Exactly.
Better, right?
Yeah.
So if you're having that attachment style, you don't have to look around knowing that person better. You just jump maybe ngorumbo pinda motor yosikuzithi ine mabattery ere ine oil ere, you are just getting to a kind boom watenda kwamtaro easy.
Exactly. That's not it.
All right. I think the signs of some toxic relationships. I think that's the next thing. How can I say with either I'm a relationship in yangu now you mskana na mama wako mkomana ne mskana kanoti dedine ni mwana wa mkomana na dedine mwana wa mskana. What are the signs in which this relationship is very toxic?
Okay, so I think there is a saying, which is I don't know if it's a saying or a thing, whereby people would be if your mom is an enemy to someone, technically that person becomes our enemy. If your mom doesn't, if my mom doesn't like someone, technically I'm not supposed to, we don't like that person, right? But I think somewhere, somehow, it's a toxic relationship because if she doesn't like that person, it's her who doesn't like that person, not me. I have to have the experience with that person to say, okay, I don't like this person. I'm not supposed to be hot-spotted the anger or the hatred. And also, I think there's also this other thing. I read it in some WhatsApp group, where some people were complaining about how our mothers, sometimes right now and for our ages, we are working and then maybe you are saving your money and all that. And so this lady, I think she gave her mom the money so that she could safekeep it for her. And then when she then said, may I please have my money? The mom is like, I used the money. And she's like, what? I want to use it. I've been saving so that I can start a business and all that. And then the mom is like, yeah, but you know what? I sent you to school and what blah 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 blah. But now that's not the thing. You're my mom. It was my right for you to take me to school. It's not like I begged you to oh, please birth me, please take me to school. It was my right. I have the right to education, and you did that out of love. So you can't say when I save my money, you then use it just because you sent me to school. If you want money, you can just ask me the same way I would ask you.
But they always say what I do as a child, I really copied from my mother or from my father. So me, the things I'm doing, even though but most of the stuff if you are saying your relationship between your mother, it's sour. Who is to blame?
It's It's not sour. It's not sour. Probably you guys are actually cool. But the thing is, maybe when it then comes to your finances, it's like she's into it when she's not supposed to be into it. Like she's supposed to be your mother, like, you know, like, hi, Mandara, can I please have $100? You just give you $100, not based on I sent you to school. So you get it? Like, you guys have a cool relationship. Like, oh, my mother wants $100. Let me give you $100. Not, my mother sent me to school, so let me give you $100.
So should there be a demarcation, like sometime we can say, the relationship between my mother and the son, like mother and daughter, now is independent. I really want to use that word. Independence. Independence in a child, what is the exact time yet? This is the best time to say the child is now independent, and the good definition of relationship between mother and the daughter, or mother and the son, or father with the son. Now we are separate entities. Like I'm no longer sticking on you.
Now you're now your own person.
I'm now on my own, and this is So when do you think is the rightful time? After college, because do college kwacho I still in college moms I was like, okay, because we mature in a different way.
Yes.
Mkomana can live at his parents' house. Kusika ukwana kutosvika was 27 28 mandara but mskana ukwana mskana kunombosvika ameno as far as yakadari kuzi mwana wangu kugara pana, and that shows some kind of a relationship between two individuals. So when is the rightful time you can say that at this time I think the relationship between mkomana na baba wake cannot mskana na mama wake cannot, us as children with our parents, we have to demarcate it, and panapa mandara, it seems like this is now too much, or this is now becoming a toxic. When do you think will be the rightful time to?
I think we can't put age as the demarcation of independency and all that. I think it actually comes with are you actually independent financially? Because sometimes the things that make people stay at their parents' house are like financial circumstances. So you can't, if you can be 27 living with your parents because right now you're not financially stable, like you're working here in Harare, maybe you are actually earning about $300 or $200. We can't expect you to move out of the house and go and stay somewhere else to pay rent for $150, because you'll be left with maybe $50 or $100 or $150, which then is supposed to cover for your food, your transport, and your other needs. So definitely you can stay with your parents, or you can't move out to go and stay maybe somewhere where you're paying rent for $80 or whatever, because you have got a house around you. So it's actually wise for you to stay with your parents while you're saving. But at that same time, right, you're staying with your parents, there is some sort of respect that you're supposed to give them, because you're still under their roof, and they also have to understand that in as much as you're still under their roof and all that, you have also now an adult. Isn't it like we start being called adults at around 21 and all that? So maybe the rules that used to apply to you from age 20 and below, they kind of like change or loosen up from age 21 going up. So then I think independence comes with some responsibility. I'm sure the moment you start like when people start looking at you and they're like, you're supposed to bring bread, you're supposed to at least pay for electricity and all that. You're now independent.
I think as an individual, you just feel it within you. Nah.
Exactly. Like, I'm now independent.
Every day you're just coming outside, going either you're going to school, you're going to work, to and fro.
And you just expect them to do everything for you. Definitely that's not it. Yeah, so you definitely need to, because that's the thing. It's not really that parents can be toxic to children. Us children can actually be toxic to our parents, because just imagine someone who has paying for school fees, electricity and everything, whilst you were growing up and all. Now you're working. You just want to come and eat and sleep and then spend your money elsewhere.
So by the way, does misbehaving me as a child, misbehaving, is it a thing which triggers some toxicity in a relationship between parents and a child?
Definitely. Because when we are talking of healthy and unhealthy relationships, we are looking at how our relationship affects me mentally, affects me spiritually, affects me emotionally, physically, all that. So definitely, if you are a child, you're staying with your parents. Let me not say a child. Let me say you're an adult who's staying with your parents, right? And you feel this sense of independence, right? But you are not respecting your parents. Maybe you're misbehaving, or they're like, you know what? We don't want you to be coming here drunk. We don't want you to be smoking. We don't want you to be bringing girls here. We don't want you to be going out anyhow. Like, it's fine. You can go out. You can just let us know on Friday I'll be going out. I'm going out for a concert, so maybe I'll be back at around 11, I'll be back at around 12, I'll be back at around 1 a.m. or sleeping at my friend's house. Because now you're an adult, you can say that, right? And then they can, like, it's okay and all that. So I think the toxicity then comes in when they have laid out these rules, or they have told you that if you're going out, you can at least let us know. If you're traveling, at least let us know, so that we don't wait for you, we don't leave food for you. But then for you, you just come in anyhow, you just bring your friends, like, you make it seem like it's your house, but it's not your house. I think it's actually toxic to your parents, because, like, now mentally they are now thinking, like, what did we do to this? Like, exactly. So you're actually being toxic to them. Right. Like, I'm sure they will be praying in their bedroom, like, you know what, God, may he move out.
So let's move from relationship between a parent and a child. Maybe let's go to a friend's relationship, or love relationship.
Okay.
Some toxicity. Someone will be like, yes, me. Especially if a girl have a lot of money. Yes. If a girl have a lot of money in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
Then you just want to walk all over, be like deodorant. That's toxic. That's toxic.
Definitely it is.
And
definitely
you as a girl, you have to know what yes, you just have to bow down. You have to give some respect to your guy. That's the thing. Because like giving that demarcation, but but what is it?
I think it comes with the 50-50 gender, what, you know. Like, back then, I think guys seemed to have more power over girls. So, like, nowadays, we're just like, I have money, so, dude, you can't do that to me. But honestly, I think sometimes it's not cool. Okay, let me not say sometimes. It's actually not cool. I think when a lady... So I was actually seeing, I think it was a movie, or it's a reel that I saw on Instagram, I'm not sure. So this guy, he went out to eat with a girl. So after, like, they were eating, so I think the guy didn't have some money, so he was trying to, like, so no, they were not two, they were like a group of friends, right? So the guys wanted to pay. We're supposed to be paying for their girlfriends and whatever. So the guy was supposed to pay, but then I think he didn't have, like, the money, like the math were not mathing. So the lady just pulled some money from her wallet, and then she just passed the money to the boyfriend. So the boyfriend just then paid. So I think it just shows some respect towards your partner, to say, you know what, I know I've got money more than you do, but I can't show it in front of other people. I respect you, so now you're supposed to pay. Let me just give you the money and then you pay. It was just look like you gave me the money when we were coming on our way, and you're like, can you please put the money in your wallet?
So you're saying all the other, like, all girls out there who are very dependent, because if a girl is now independent and she's now independent girls are very bossy.
No,
They are
they're
very
not.
bossy. They seem like they know everything. They seem like
No.
the world is controlled by
No,
forces which they know. Like they are,
no. That's
Yeah.
what you guys think.
Because the moment, like, every girl who's very independent,
No.
she'll be like,
No.
so
I'm
I don't need a
standing in
girl.
for those girls.
Hmm?
No.
A girl who's independent will be like, I don't need you. I can do it on my own. So
No.
what do I need from you? And that will be very toxic in a relationship. And for the moment, you'll be like really? Like
No.
really?
No. I'm standing in for those girls, the independent girls. Yeah. Okay. I think guys, you have stereotyped independent girls to think they are bossy. But I don't think they are bossy. I think the issue is maybe she just needs to tone down her character. Like maybe you need to speak about those things, like because the moment
can I speak to
like
you
you
whilst-
can't say like I don't need you, I'm my own person and all that, because maybe she doesn't need you when it comes like financially because she has the money, but there are other things that you can do for her,
But
like maybe when she needs like a hand,
But you know that in a relationship,
the helping hand.
in a relationship, nowadays in a relationship, what really makes a relationship stands is the money. We don't want to lie. Yes, we can say
it does.
loving, whatever, understanding each other, communication, whatever. But the money aspect is the thing. Like people be like, what are you bringing on the table? Even in a relationship, not in a relationship,
But that's
in marriage.
actually-
If your mother, if the wife have more money, it seems like the wife will be respected more.
No.
Even akatwenda kumusha, like in the functions. Washika, baba ona chinu. But mama, because the mother is the one who is
Who is
the one who is supplying everything. It's like, damn. So
No, I think that's the thing. You get it. Like people think when someone has got money, maybe they are not submissive or they don't have respect. They are bossy. But it's like what I like the illustration that I gave you, right? The video that I saw. Like I have money, you don't have money. So in front of people, we don't show it. It's our little secret, right? That I have money and you don't have money. So when we are supposed to show up and you're supposed to be the one paying, I just slide the money to you and then you pay. Or maybe, like if it's a family function, like you have mentioned, right? If you're going for a family function, maybe the wife can actually buy things, right? But then when you go there, I can just say, I'm showing you. I think I'm a drinks. You get it? Because it's not the lady's duty to uplift her husband or to uplift her boyfriend, to be like, he brought this. Because the moment I don't say that, people that's when they are like,
Now let's talk about dependable relationships. Like you as a lady, yes, me as a man, and I have money. Now you change my choice. Now I'm coming and didn't earn money. I'm coming and didn't earn money. Because vice versa. If the lady have more money, she'll be like all over you, and the guy will be like, stay put.
that's what guys
You'll be
with
not be
money
doing
do.
anything. You'll be like flex, chi. But if it's vice versa, now the guy is the one who have more money and the girl doesn't have, and the girl will be like depend on so being more
That's not fair.
Yeah, honestly speaking, girls who are more dependable in a relationship, that's very toxic. I don't want to lie. Maybe I'm just saying it, but more girls who are very dependable, in everything. Airtime you are depending on your boy. Kind of to go back with
no, I did that.
if you cannot take care inside, you are dependent like 100%. That's very toxic. What can you say about that?
Okay, yeah.
It's a scenario. Me, I'm just saying as a guy, we have experienced girls who are dependent like to the last 16 years, but nobody. Damn it.
But you know what? I get it. Yeah, that's toxic. Like, I think
It's
when
toxic.
it's definitely toxic. Because when you're in a relationship, you don't want, I'm not your parent. I don't want to use the word, I'm not your parent. Yeah, but I think it also, to some extent it applies. Because, like, I'm not your parent, right? So she's not, like, you're not her parent. So she's not supposed to, like, clinch on you that much, you know, like what you're saying, like airtime, like, you know, you're like, let's meet in town, please send me transport. It's fine, I'll give you transport, man. I also need airtime because kapapamba pane mnakandi hotspot on the Wi-Fi. You get it? Like, people do that. So you now have to send them transport money. You now have to send them the airtime. You get it? So I think it's actually toxic to the guy, because now he has to like provide for you before you guys are even a thing. Because you guys are not married or anything. It's like you are in a relationship, like you guys probably have just met, you're trying to establish who's who, like, and all that. You are in a courtship, like, and then now you are being dependent, all those things. Like, when we get married, so it definitely means I'm just taking you as a child to do everything for you.
You'll be my child, then I'll be having 4 more childs. I'll be having 5 babies. 5 babies,
yes,
isn't it?
I think that's definitely toxic. And even, you know what? It's sometimes I've seen like people will be like, I need rent money. Like, I think it's okay if he wants to pay for your rent, but it's not cool if you are expecting it like he is supposed to. Because I think these things, the guy is supposed to do them if he wants to. Like, he is like, don't worry, I'll pay for your rentals this month. Don't worry, this month we can go out, I'll do your grocery shopping. Or, you know what, this money is okay, I would like to take your car for service. This money is fine, I'll take you out so that you can get your hair and nails done. You know, it's not okay to be like, yes, dude, that's not nice. Hello, my friends, I'm going to out second to me, Mari.
At least you're understanding that toxic.
So
that
it's definitely toxic.
Avoid. So if you're in a relationship, either a relationship it's a friend relationship, it's a love relationship. More or not this relationship is toxic. Is it the time to end that relationship, or is to fix it?
I think it depends, because sometimes you do understand the seasons in life and all that. I think friendships, they also do the same. Like, they also have seasons. You find with someone who was your friend when you were in primary school, probably you don't talk now. The friend you had in high school, probably you don't talk now. Your friend in college, all that. So I think friendships, they also have got seasons like that. And so you have to understand, Kuti, was this friendship seasonal, or this friendship, the season hasn't ended? We're just supposed to fix things and move on. Because sometimes you find what, maybe you're fighting over petty issues, and then you're like, no, I can't do it.
Besides a friendship, the love relationship,
it's the same.
Some things you'll be like, this girl is not even changing. She's asking things in as an individual. I'm thinking with maybe it's now lack of maturity. Maybe she's now.
So definitely, if you guys are going to fix those, do you think she's going to change? Because that's the question you're supposed to ask yourself. If it's a love relationship, like, is this person going to change? Like, yes, we can fix things, but like, we can fix things now, but is she going to change? Like, is it worth it? Because, you know, sometimes we keep ourselves, actually, love relationships and these friendships, actually, sometimes they last for a lifetime. Like, for a love relationship, because definitely when you're with someone, you guys are like in a courtship, you guys are actually learning each other, and you are definitely dating for marriage. You're not doing this for fun, right? So you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Or maybe I'm just, ndongo shingirira. You get it? Because because of the outer appearance, the way they look, the way they present themselves, the way they talk, and all that, right? You don't really know the person, and then you then say hi, and then you guys start talking, right?
But what really drives you to love somebody?
I I don't
What's the first
know
thing? 'Cause
what
I know
drives
the
people to love some
may
people.
Say, obvious, you may not see the inner person when you just look at me, right? But the first thing when you see me, you'll be like, yo, Mandev, Manda, Mandev, what is it? So the first thing that attracts you, I think that's the physical part.
Yeah,
right?
it is the physical part. But then the things that make the relationship last, be it friendship or the loved one, it's
The
inner person. Cause it's, like, okay, I'm gonna talk about for myself. I'll be like, it smells nice, right? Yeah, it's the perfume. It's the perfume. Definitely the perfume will be like, ooh, right? It's the perfume. It's how you present yourself, like the way you dress, like, like, yeah. Those are the things, right? Because for me, I'm just like the face,
So how
it's
can
not
I-
really the thing. But then when you then get to know, because you can't really base your love on the outside appearance of the person or those are the things that attract you, right? It's like what I've said, like is the way you dress or like your perfume that will be like, he smells nice, it's fine, he wants to talk to me, let me talk to him. So then later on, now we are having the conversation, right? Whilst you're having the conversation, that's when I start picking the red flags and I'm like, no. So now when I have allowed myself to talk to you and I find you toxic, I can't hold on to the fact that, he's handsome. Or like, he smells nice. Or like, he looks cute and all that. I can't hold on to that because the person is actually toxic.
I think this makes me to go to the next question I really want to ask you. You're talking about red flags, right?
Yeah.
So red flags are in a new relationship. You are just getting in a relationship. Then you are saying, I'm now seeing some red flags.
Yeah.
Can you just explain more about what do you think are mostly like the suspected red flags will be like, this is a red flag, this is a red flag, and this is a red flag, and also too many red flags. Is it a sign of a toxic relationship?
Definitely, because like I mentioned earlier, right? What we will say is a toxic relationship is something that is going to affect you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and right? So definitely, if someone is doing certain things that maybe you don't value or things that you don't like, definitely that person is some way, somehow toxic to
But
you.
before you go any further, you girls how many of the chameleon? The chameleon, it can be red now. It can be red now. Mangwana ya to green. Mangwana ya to yellow. So they say girls, they give you what you really want to see. They
So
give
do
you,
guys.
But girls, you are kind of
No.
with some rankings. Girls, you
No.
are far above us boys. You give exactly what you expected
No
to
ways,
see.
no ways. It's the same. My mom always say, no, she doesn't. I don't know if she always says it, or she once said it, but I don't know. My mom told me that. No nyenga no wara. I think it's Tumo. Yeah, Tumo. Thanks. My shoulder is bad sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, she told me that, and what she meant by that was that, like at this age, guys they will alter their characters to meet you, like because like
Also, girls, they're out of their character.
no, we
to
don't
meet.
do that because sometimes, yes, I'm not gonna defend. Sometimes people do
But
that.
sometimes, because a girl be like, me, the way dressing, that's the first thing. Let's just say I'm dressing. It's a red flag.
No, it's
We're
not.
talking
Because
about
like
red
for
flags.
girls, like that's the way I'm dressing like this because that's the way I want to be addressed, or you get it.
So
I'm dressing that way to attract the guys that I like.
Okay.
And then so I then meet the guy that, the guy that I like is like, okay, maybe she likes people who wear suits, so let me wear suits, right? Okay, she likes people who, I don't know, like maybe wear nice casual, like you, okay, like you wear your nice perfume, your watch, and everything like
You
that.
and perfumes and watch?
Yeah. Please don't do that.
At least I have a watch.
No, perfume is, like I don't know. I told someone like a perfume is so nice. Like it's a reflection that he's bathing or something. Like there are certain perfumes that are like, and then there are certain perfumes that are like, oh, he actually went to the shower.
So just tell me, what are the most red flags that you can say? This is too much, and this is very toxic to be in a relationship.
Controlling, guys. Like someone is like, you'll figure out someone is actually controlling way before you guys are in a relationship, like a defined relationship. Like, why didn't you pick up my call? Where were you, with who, doing what? Like, dude, we are not yet in a relationship. We're just like talking. We are still friends. I haven't allowed you in, but already you're now like, where were you? You were with who? What were you doing? All this. Or they are also even like, I think jealousy is good in a relationship, but to a certain extent. Like, you're allowed to feel jealousy if you see me talking to another guy. I'm allowed to feel jealousy if I see you talking to another girl, because that's human nature. But it's too much when you're at the end, like, I don't want to see you talking to him. I don't want you, like, you play with so many guys. You play with so many girls. So like,
is it okay for me to have a female friend or a female best friend?
Not a best friend.
Is it okay?
She can be a friend, but not a best friend.
How about if we grow up together?
She can be a friend, like a normal friend, not your best friend. What do you guys talk about?
Okay, let's cut that because I don't want to go there. So,
definitely, you don't even want to go there. Like, why do you have that female friend?
By the way, so let's say, can a long distance relationship result in an unhealthy relationship?
Sometimes.
Because I always believe what's really define a relationship is constant communication. Communication, maybe we'll be talking to each other daily, because truly speaking, even if I'm calling you, voice, video calling you, seeing you, something like that, but the physical part, I'm seeing you, I'm just seeing, I think the physical, the presence of you being here, gives that vibe. What is it? That vibe, like, yeah. So if we are in a long distance relationship, I'm Tari, let's say I'm Tari, Harare, somebody is in Harare, somebody is in Cape Town. Maybe in Harare I can say I'm in Mutare, I can go back to Mutare to see somebody, right? But maybe somebody is in Netherlands. We met in school, then it goes back to you're laughing. So if we're in a unhealthy, like in a long distance relationship, can it result in a unhealthy relationship?
Personally, I'm not a fan for those ones.
Or that long distance. How can we make a long distance relationship a healthy relationship? I think that's the first point we can have.
Okay, personally, I'm not a fan of long distance whatever. Yeah, I don't want that. No, never. But if it happens, right?
Almost every day.
No, just the thought, it's gone around.
A lot of girls, they have insecurity issues.
It's not about insecurity issues.
The reason why you've been thinking, Kuti, whilst you are in Tari, me, I'm in Harare, so what are you doing? So can we have some trust issues? I told you that I'm giving you my heart to you. So please, can you just safeguard my heart? I'm giving it to you. Please safeguard my heart. So with the words, you cannot even just...
relationship is not about words only, because sometimes, okay, fine, like for example, someone is in Cape Town and I'm not feeling well and all that, right? Someone has to fill in the gap, right? So some way, somehow, you then feel drawn away from that person because they are not there on your worst moments. They just call. That's when they feel like, oh, you're down and all that. Like, they are not into, like, so you're not...
Your unavailability will cause the relationship to be unhealthy.
Yeah.
That unavailability.
Personally, for myself, yes, because if you are unavailable for me, then we are not having a relation. Like, what's the reason for it? You get it? Yeah, you're supposed to be available. Like, that's the reason for the relationship. Because if you're not around, you're not there. Like, I think for me, that's like,
Right, in the context of unhealthy relationship, can we differentiate love and obsession?
Definitely.
Love and obsession in a relationship. Because I believe with me, I don't want to lie. I was once obsessed with someone.
I want to hear about that one.
Yeah, it's really funny, but I was once obsessed with somebody. So if you're obsessed with somebody, I think that's very toxic.
Definitely it is.
If you're obsessed, I think there'll be like blade lines. If anything chaka shata or chaka naka chakata say, you will not be seeing it. So
you just want to be with them.
And
like,
you'll be like,
that's it.
Everything she's doing is the perfect thing. Every direction she's going,
that's it.
That's it. So obsession.
I don't know. Definitely, we can differentiate love and obsession. They are two different like worlds. Because with obsession, like what you're saying, like you are blinded, right? So sometimes if I do things that are bad, nice, and all, you can't really like distinguish anything because you're obsessed with me. And at the same time, what then brings that to say obsession is actually toxic in a relationship is because, like, imagine if you're in a relationship with someone and let's say they don't go to work and you go to work, they want to talk to you every time, but you are supposed to be working. When it's after work, you want to rest, they want to talk to you. You want to go somewhere, they want to go with you. Like, you just want to have time with your friends, they want to be there. You want to have time with your family, they want to be there. Like, you don't have your time to yourself because this person is obsessed with you. They just want to be around you. They just want to talk to you. Like,
but what really causes obsession? Because me, I believe obsession, you'll be like, you are seeing something which is great. And you are just being attached to it. You'll be like, so I'm saying obsession is another attachment style which leads to an unhealthy relationship.
Yes, it's actually an attachment style which leads to unhealthy relationships because you can't be attached to someone that way because you're okay with you being obsessed with this person, right? Number one, you're being toxic to yourself because you're losing yourself, trying to make sure that you live with this, like you live with this person, like every minute, like we're together, we are talking, we are doing everything together. Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What are we eating? What are we wearing? That's too much. And then you're also being toxic to the other person because now I'm saying you have lost yourself, right? Trying to be with this person every time and all that. And at the same time, you're being toxic to the person whom you're obsessed with because now they can't also have their own time and do their things because you're in their space all the time and they can't go somewhere without you.
Okay. Compromises. Because in a relationship we always talk about compromises. I'm compromising this because my lady, I don't believe I would do this thing. So compromising in a relationship, does it lead to a healthy relationship or unhealthy? Because of this, making a compromise, you're not going to visit what and you'll be doing it out of love. You'll be doing it out of love, and in so doing, those compromises, you'll be damaging everything. So let's talk about compromises. Especially now, I don't want to talk about guys because guys most of the time. Most of the time,
you're about to lie. You want to say most of the time they compromise.
Because my baby have a lot of in a relationship. It seems like girls you're the one who have more issues to deal with, and guys will compromise the things that you do because all right, Mskana. No, I don't wanna lie. Girls, you're emotional. Your emotion, like your emotions, the way you control your emotions, zvinogona kuti isusu vakomana tizombeza mamwe compromise inozomboti all right, she's my girl, let me just you're talking to somebody, Tanya, now I'm not feeling well, so please don't disturb me. Like for real?
Yeah.
You okay at the same thing. Like
what?
Mskana akaita chinu chiri chakashata, it'll be okay. But if I do that same thing, me will be like, what? So let's talk about compromises, especially in a relationship. Because I know.
No, because you're lying.
I'm lying. You're defending yourself. You're just defending yourself as a lady. Whereas
there are certain things that your life jump.
Let's talk about it.
All right, fine. I think compromise. It's actually that's tricky. Yeah. Okay, fine. Compromise is tricky, but I think sometimes what people need to understand in a relationship is a relationship can either be 50-50, 60-40, 90-10, 20-80, 70-30, and it depends on who's on the 70 at any particular time.
But for a relationship to be healthy, I have to stop you there. The guy have to be the one who is in control, right?
No, the guy is to be the one who is more loving over the girl. Like, a relationship is good, like it's the best or it's whatever. Like, there is a saying of muskana roro ne munanu kuda, not wa unodeo. Because guys, you, like, I don't want to say you lack affection. I want to put it in a way like it's kind of hard for someone, for a guy. Yes, you don't really show your emotions. So when you find someone who really loves you,
who really compromise.
Like he loves you that much that he can compromise for you because he loves you that much. That's the guy we say go for him. Because if the guy doesn't really love you that much, he can't compromise. Like the issue you said, like when a girl is sick and she's like, I don't want to talk to you. Please don't give me some time. And then maybe like after like 2 hours, you're like, why didn't you call me? And then you're like, you said you give me some time. Like, no, I didn't mean, I meant like that hour. So I think compromising should be both ways, but people should understand that sometimes I am on my low days and you have got your eyes. I think like to the ladies, they should also understand that boys are human beings and they also have feelings, and sometimes you may not be able to show it, but you might actually be going through some stuff, and it's not always nice to be thinking about you. As a girl, he's supposed to do this for me. He's supposed to take me out. He's supposed to. I think sometimes it's also cute if you take him out. If you like, I don't know, buy him a chocolate.
We've just go straight to the next person. We really want to talk about. I think in conclusion.
Yeah.
What's the best way can we support somebody? You are saying this person is in an unhealthy relationship, either a father-son relationship, mother-daughter relationship. There's no way mama ni mwana wonke mwana relationship.
Toxic. Maybe. Okay, speak for yourself. Because maybe, okay, imagine you're now 36 and then your mom is always like, and you're like, I don't even have money.
Is it toxic?
That's toxic like, sometimes.
We are in a relationship, right? Or maybe Tatuita, like, all right, we are very serious in a relationship, but I'm still getting a lot of advice from
your mom.
From my mom. Is that toxic?
That's definitely toxic.
Why?
Because your mom, like, you know what? I don't want to be in a position where you're supposed to choose between your mom and me. Like, it's supposed to be you and your mom, me and you. Full stop. Like, you are not supposed to
differentiate it?
Your mom is not supposed to be in our relationship. Like, you are supposed to have your relationship with your mom independently of me. And then I am supposed to have a relationship with you. And then I am supposed to have my relationship with your mom. Like, you guys have got your own relationship. I have my own relationship with her. We have our own relationship. Like, so it's not like you are in between. It's a triangle.
Is it not like you girls will be like overreacting with your mom is giving you a lot of love, which me, I'm not even giving you, like you'll be like, your mama is suffocating you with a lot of love that me, I'm not even having that space to.
Yeah, sometimes. Like imagine if you're in a relationship with a guy who's, okay, with a girl who's always like, oh, my daddy took me out for dinner. My daddy bought me flowers. My dad took me out. We went for the movies and all that.
Guys will be like, yes, because we should say.
Wow. Wow, I didn't know. Wow, I think I've learned something new. But still, that's different because for the girls, like what we want is your time. Okay, let me not speak of the girls. Let me speak for myself. What I want is time. What I want is like your affection and all that. So if now you are spending that time with your mom and you're not then spending also time with me, like what I mentioned, you're supposed to have your relationship independently of him. You can't say I'm cancelling plans because I'm now supposed to take my mom to the salon. Like, dude, you can't do that. Just have your time with your mom, right? And when we make plans, it's now me time. When you have like plans with your mom, let it be you and your mom. And when it's me and you, let it be me and you. Like, don't make me clash with your mom, because like when you have planned to take me to the salon, just tell her that you're not free on this day, so that she knows. Because in the event that now inini ndakupinda my plans out, because I think guys, you're actually the ones who steer up those unhealthy relationships between your mother and myself, because you're supposed to be like
the thing
independent,
is
like my independent relationships are it three, like it's a triangle. You're not it's not supposed to be like a line and you're in between.
So where do you want me to stand? You are here, you are my girlfriend, and my mother is there.
And then no, I'm not here. You are there, I'm here, and your mom is here. Like it's a triangle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not because the moment it becomes a line, it's like I tell you something, you then pass it to your mother then tells you, and then it then comes to me. But it's supposed to be, I can go to your mom straight, you can go to your mom straight, I can come to you straight, your mom can come to you straight, you can come to me straight, your mom can come to me straight. No, whatever.
It seems like there was a lot of clarity.
Yeah, because I think it's actually cool when your girlfriend or your wife is like friends with your mom. I think that's actually cool. Like,
it sounds like it doesn't put cheese that we need to close up with. We're talking about somebody's in an unhealthy relationship. Either it's a love relationship, it's a friendship. The best way to help that person to be a better person, because obvious people, they don't want like to be very nosy. They will be like, you're being very nosy in my relationship. Mfesi wako ari kutaurira kuti uchadanana naye ndizvo zvakazotaka. Iwe mfesi wako ari kutaurira kuti zvatiri kuita isusu zvakadhakwa chendodanana naye because ndiyaruziya kuti relationship yakaita sei. So what's the best way can we engage with somebody who is in a toxic relationship? What's the best way? What do you think is the best way we can handle that situation?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if you saw this thing that was circulating on social media that was like, Anzi, it's very tough to tell a girl who's in love. And like, it's very tough to advise a girl who's in love. A mother was following an African mother was following a prophet, and I think it's a father who's just got like some soccer team follower. It's very tough to influence like those three people.
Like for real.
So yeah, so I'm thinking if someone is in a toxic relationship, it's tough to really like pull them out, because if they are into it, so they are deep. But maybe you can just try to
be supportive. Me, I think.
You can. No, you can't fully support them, but you can support them from a distance.
All right.
Like you are supposed to make them see, you know what, you're dating this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't support this relationship because of A, B, C, D. But because you are my friend, and that's what you have chosen, it's fine by me. But I just wanted to lay these things out so that in the future you don't say I didn't tell you. And then if so that same applies, you're telling a girl or you're telling a guy, you know what, like, this girl is a gold digger. But I just wanted to tell you so that if in the event that it happens in the future, I have told you. But if that's who you want, it's fine, I'm behind you. And then, but now if it's maybe father-son or mother-daughter or father-daughter, mother-son, I think the best way, you can just tell them, I think your mother is too much into your business or what, but she's your mom, and there's nothing much you can actually do about it. I guess because I'm a Christian, I'll say you better pray for them. Because you don't want them to ruin their relationship, but you just want them to have a good, maybe their mother is just, those people. I think it usually applies to girls. Mnanororwa, maivachoopindira marriage, obuda, opinda mneme, and all that, and the mom is just influencing. So you can just lay them. But you know what? You were married to this person. You moved. I think you are listening too much of your mom. Just try to listen to some of the things. Just try to discern by yourself, right. And then maybe pray for them because it's tough,
But that was some justice about it. But thank you very much for this episode. Thank you very much. It was a nice conversation, and we really have a good time telling this.
Yeah, it was fine.
So from me, Tanyarazo Mandara of the In Details podcast. Till next time. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun actually. Wow.
Mandara Wadiko.